Sal Vulcano is known for creating and starring in True TV's long-running hidden camera prank show, Impractical Jokers, and now he's coming to Duval. We're gonna have to teach him how to do that, right? And we're so excited. He's gonna be at the Florida Theater tonight, performing and doing some stand-up. So thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. Is this like, do people get tickets same day? Am I too late here, or is
No,
this
you
gonna
are
be
not
okay?
too late. This is
The
gonna be
Floridians.
great. This is gonna be those last-minute people who were like, "Oh wait, I didn't know he was coming."
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
go.
great.
Let's go. I absolutely love Impractical Jokers. And we'll get to your
Thank
stand-up
you.
in just a second. But what has it
Sure.
been like to work with your best friends? I mean, you guys have been friends since high school. You called yourselves the Tenderloins, and we're talking about
Yeah.
you, Murr, Brian, and Joe.
Joe,
So
yeah.
tell us about that.
I mean, I think it's like a very unique space to be in. I mean, people, get fortunate enough where they get like something, they get popular or whatever in entertainment, but I don't know how many people I could say have done it with the people that they've been friends with since they're 13. So we've been friends for 33 years. We are
Wow.
the same age. We met as freshmen in high school in 1990. Um, and it was wonderful, really. I mean, the show didn't break till we were in our mid 30s, which is kind of cool too, because we kind of like were really in a, kind of a, it's different when if you're very young, you know what I mean? So we took this journey together, and I think it's the best possible thing that could have happened, really, because it's just, look, it's true what everyone thinks. Like, there's no better job in the world
Right?
than what I have. I wanted to do comedy since I was a little kid. I wanted to do stand up, and then this is icing on the cake. Like, we toured the world together. We're filming the 10th season right now, which starts in February, and we're almost closing in on 300 episodes. And we've done a cruise every year, and we've had a movie, and I just don't know how I got this lucky.
Yeah, I got to find out more about that cruise because that sounds like a lot of fun. Did you ever think, though, that it would be as popular, the show Impractical Jokers? Did you think it would be as popular as it is and run as long as it is?
No, no way, no way. After the first season, we filmed 17 episodes. We now do like 31, but like when we were done this 17th episode, I was like, well, that was a good run. Like there's really
Oh,
not, I was like, there's really nothing else we could do. Like, we did everything. And then little did I know that we would be on 11 years later. Yeah, no, you can never anticipate that. And we didn't think that it would appeal to so many different ages too. And families watch together. And I think we benefited from them replaying it so much as well. I know that some people might be sick of it. I am a little bit, but no, I just can't believe it.
well, and it's funny you say all ages and different people. My mom was the one who first told me, you got to watch
That's
this show
crazy.
Impractical Jokers. They are
Really?
hilarious. She's going to be so jealous that I'm talking to you right now. I haven't even told her. I'm going to send her the
Hi,
picture.
Mom.
Oh God, she'll love that. All right, well, let's get to your stand-up. I mean,
Sure.
what you said you wanted to be a comedian since you were a kid, but what or who inspired you?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. Since I'm a little kid, believe it or not, I grew up. Eddie Murphy was a big one when I was little.
Hmm.
And then later on in life, it was like Jerry Seinfeld and Brian Regan
Yeah.
and people like this, Dave Attell, and now it's wild because Bill Burr, and like now I'm friends with a lot of those people, which
Isn't that
is, if
cool?
you would have told a young me that, I would have never ever believed it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just, when you're in it. So it's a grind, stand up, and I'm doing it like a decade now, and so all the comics know each other. So it's like, it's really crazy.
So what can we expect at your stand-up show then?
Yeah, it's removed from the television show. It's very personal, it's intimate, it's just about me, my life, it's observational storytelling. Um, and yeah, you get to know me more. I'm pretty private in general and on the show and stuff. But like in this, I really talk about my life and my family and all that stuff. And it's funny. I promise you that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be coming over there.
Okay, good. I can't wait. And really quickly, tell us a little bit about you do two podcasts, right? Taste Buds and Hey Babe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So over the pandemic, like, we were at home and I was like, I need a creative outlet. So I started these two podcasts with two other comics, one of my very good friends, Hey Babe with Krista Stefano, and Taste Buds with Joe DeRosa. So Hey Babe is basically just like an anything goes conversational type of podcast. We have a ton of guests on there, and me and Chris really riff over each other kind of well. It's hard to explain our dynamic. You'd have to tune in, but we film it. So like it's very big, just not on audio, but you can go onto the No Pressure Network, which is what we started, the No Pressure channel on YouTube, and we film these. So people actually watch it like it's television. And then Taste Buds, me and my buddy Joe argue like vehemently about which foods are better. The way people have been arguing the last few years about just nonsense we don't want to hear anymore. We're
Right.
like, let's take that passion and put it towards something trivial so we can have a little bit of escapism. So we'll just argue like everything bagel versus like cinnamon raisin bagel, but we scream at each other, and people love it. They just love us screaming about like Oreo versus Chips Ahoy, and we take a poll and like, you know, so we include like the listeners and stuff. So that's another great thing, and those come out every single week on Monday and Thursday for the last couple of years with no end in sight. We're doing some live shows. We might even turn Taste Buds into television show. So
Oh, well, good luck for
yeah,
that.
thank
Congratulations on all
you.
the success. And then
Thank you.
just out of curiosity, because you do the show, but then as a troupe, you tour together. And
Yeah,
I'm just curious, how does that work when you're on tour
yeah,
doing
for sure.
Impractical Joker kind of thing?
That's the most asked question we get, because it's like, do you guys do the show? It's not the show.
Right.
It's the four of us. Kind of our friendship is on display. It's a multimedia show. So
Okay.
we tell stories, like group stories, and we show some videos we shot specifically for the tour, things you can't see anywhere else. We do audience stuff, and so it's like this mixed bag of everything. And we know that like when people want to see us on tour, like the thing we get the most is we want to hang out with you guys. You know, we wish we could hang out with you guys. So we gear the show to the fan, unlike my stand-up, like to the specific fan of the show. And we kind of make sure that by the time you're out of there, you feel like, you know, you've had a great time with us. So it's different, but it's great. And we start that tour in February. We'll be touring all through 23, and certainly coming to a lot of places in Florida. So
Just to remind everybody, you can get your tickets at thefloridatheater.com and the show tonight at 7
tonight,
o'clock.
yes,
Thank you so much for joining us, and break a leg.
it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.